Hello, you're welcome to the Princess Amarachi show. As you know, my name is Princess Amarachi, and yes, this show is about you and your growth, me and my growth. Firstly, I want to say thank you very much for the views, the watch, the subscribes, and everything that I've been doing. And I just hope that the past episodes have been so interesting and informing as it should be. Then today, I want to discuss about you and something that I figured out we are missing or we are going through in our lives. And that's one fear that we have, and that is the fear of missing out. Yeah, some people call it FOMO, that's FOMO. And that is one fear that is underlying. People don't really know that they have that fear. But I want to make you to understand that there is something that is called the fear of missing out. So the fear of missing out is something like this. I'll tell you a story. So you get to the supermarket and you're asked to pick anything you want for free. So instead of you trying to do a to-do list or figure out what you need that you want to get, you begin to pack everything that you find out in the supermarket, whether you need them or not, because you are afraid of missing out on that opportunity to get things for free. Fear of missing out is also what comes up when you get online and you see offers, opportunities, courses, and then you feel like you need to grab each and every one of them because you feel that if you don't join in on any of them, you're going to be missing out on something better. So what then is fear of missing out? Fear of missing out is the social anxiety that people have when they miss out on an opportunity. It's an anxiety that makes you feel that when you don't participate in something, that it is a wrong choice because you're not going to enjoy what others will be enjoying, or that others will be enjoying something better than you. So it leads to some form of regret or some form of hastiness to jump on every opportunity that comes our way. So it is not peculiar to you. It has happened to me and it happens to people, each and every one of us, every single day. We have this fear of missing out. We have this chase to take opportunities as they come because we are made to know that opportunities come but once. And there's this quote that says success is when preparedness meets opportunities. So what then do? We begin to look out for every single opportunity. We'll find our way. Much more interesting when it is free. So you want to cash in on it. But hold on. What exactly can prompt that fear of trying to take up opportunities, of missing out on opportunities? Are there really opportunities that we miss? That's the question you need to ask yourself. If we are given every opportunity in this world, do we have the time to take or gamble into each and every one of them? Is every opportunity meant for you? And that's the question. So you begin to ask, what are the causes of this fear of missing out? I know most of us will want to jump into the social media to say it's because of the social media and things that we see. Well, even before the social media came in, we had this fear of missing out. People already wanted to take up opportunities that come to them. So it's something that's inborn. It's something that is from within. Because one of the reasons for this is that because people tend to have lack of interest in themselves and take their eyes off who they are and what they are being called to do. When people take their eyes off their focus, they begin to see other people as enjoying something better than them, and then you want to join or tilt to their path. So what causes this is when you totally lose interest in who you are and the path with which you're going through. You begin to see every opportunity as yours when it's not supposed to be. So even before the social media helped us with it, because when you get online on the social media, you begin to see people display the beautiful side of their lives, including me. And you're like, wow, I should have done this. I feel I'm missing out on this part. I feel my mates are ahead of me. And it leads to depression, pain, regret, and envy for other people's success, seeming success. Because I just want to let us know that nobody would remember to take a photograph or record a session where they are going through pain, crying, or maybe a session that is not too glorifying for them to post on social media. So people would definitely be posting things that they find fun and enjoyable for other people to see. So that's why it's necessary that we don't always think that every other person, whatever we see on social media is what it is. It is. Because I also have my moments where I'm down and I feel like, ooh. But I don't come on social media and say, oh my goodness, I need help. Yeah. So it's something that happens to each and every one of us. And that is what leads to us aggravate that fear of missing out. So enough of this explanation on what fear of missing out is, because you know what it is. You've experienced it. If care is not taken, you even experienced it today when you felt you saw your meal and you saw different opportunities. And you're like, oh Lord, I need to get in on this. See, opportunities are passing me by. What do I do? I'm not saying that it's not good for you to be prepared or take opportunities, but you just have to know which one is yours. That is it. So what do we do? What do we do to save ourselves from this fear that causes us harm? Because every form of fear that we experience causes us harm, both health-wise, mentally, spiritually, and in all angles. I feel the first thing we need to do is to learn to focus on our path. I want to use the social media as an instance, because if we know that this is my path, no matter what is happening in someone's life, behind social media, on social media, it shouldn't cause us envy or tension. It shouldn't make us feel tense that we're missing out on something. It shouldn't make us feel tense that our friends are ahead of us. It shouldn't make us feel tensed or feel that there is an opportunity that is passing us by, especially when that opportunity is not for you. So first, we need to learn to focus on your path. Understand who you are, take self-interest in yourself. And you know the funny thing, what people share or what people tell you are things that they want you to know, are things that they have learned from their own experiences. And then it becomes like a story that is interesting. But because we don't take self-interest in ourselves to pick out the experiences that we have had and the lessons that we have had in those experiences, it seems as if we have nothing to offer or that we are missing out on a lot of things. But if you can take some time to develop interest in yourself, focus on your path, and find out opportunities that are for you. Take, for instance, that example of when you were in a supermarket. If you take time to sit and write out what you need before you begin to pick everything that you see in the supermarket, you find out that it's not everything there that is meant for you. And you will save your home of clutter, of rubbish, of turning it into a refuse bin. So that's what happens to our mind when we begin to take in opportunities, because we are afraid of missing out on opportunities and we don't want to live in regret that something came by us and we didn't take it up. So save yourself the tension today and begin to develop self-interest in who you are, in your path, and in your experiences. Appreciate God for what happens in the lives of people. Opportunities can come at free rates, some can come with a price or with a sacrifice. But you need to know which is yours, because definitely not all opportunities are yours to grab. Yes, that's the truth. Not all opportunities are yours to grab. So what did you learn today? What I want you to go home with today is that not all opportunities are yours to grab. So if you don't take up an opportunity, it is not a wrong choice as far as it is not yours. And don't forget that you need to focus on your part and develop self-interest in who you are. That's what makes your story interesting. That story of another that you are envying, it is because you've not focused on who you are. You find out that yours is as interesting as that of the other. That is what I want us to learn today. And that's my take on the fear of missing out. I'll decide today, because it's necessary that I grow, to focus on my part, develop my interest, develop interest in myself, and know that not all opportunities are mine to grab. Yes, so that is it for me. So tell me about the moments that you had that fear of missing out and what you did to conquer it. Did you conquer it, or did it conquer you in turn? I'll be waiting for your response in the comment section. But for now, don't forget that you need to keep living within to without. Take care. Bye.